What's going on, everyone? I'm glad you stopped by. So look, right up front, I realize that I'm not the be-all, end-all opinion on what each individual should be wearing, right? We're all different, we all like different stuff, and we all identify with different styles. Some of you guys are country western, some other guys are more rock and roll, some guys like athletic apparel, and some guys just don't give a rip at all. But if that's you, you're probably not gonna watch this video anyway. What I'm gonna try to do in this video in particular is share my opinion and also show you a few options of how you can dress your age in your 40s and your 50s. So if you're good with that, let's get into it. All right, so people often ask me like, John, what's your style? And I'm not really sure that I fit into any particular box, but I like to refer to it as like polished casual. And I'm not even sure if that's the correct term or if anybody else uses it, but it's generally what I like to say to people, and it's kind of how I look at my own wardrobe. I mean, I work from home. I don't go into an office environment. I live in a very warm climate, and I like to go out a couple days a week and be social with my friends. So for me, something that kind of fits around that polished casual wardrobe works pretty well for my lifestyle. Okay, jumping right in. So the first example that I want to show is super simple. Basically, it's a pair of medium wash blue jeans, sneakers, and a casual shirt. You can tuck the shirt in or leave it untucked. Just make sure that the shirt isn't too long if you do wear it untucked. Because basically, if the shirt falls below your crotch, it should be tucked in. Also, feel free to swap out the medium wash blue jeans for any other colors like gray, dark blue, rust, or really anything else that you might have. Now, the shoes are another easy swap, so feel free to swap in boots, loafers, or drivers if you want to. And if you want to dress this up a little bit, but still be casual, go with a solid dress shirt instead of a pattern. So I've got several solid color shirts like white, black, and blue. And one of my all-time favorite combinations when the weather is a little bit cooler is layering with a sweater. You can do lightweight wool or even something maybe a little bit heavier like a zip sweater, a quarter zip sweater, or even a button cardigan. Okay, speaking of warm weather, one way you can sort of hack that sweater look and not overheat is to go with a polo shirt instead of a long sleeve dress shirt, because that essentially gives you the same exact look without the added bulk from the long sleeves underneath. The trick though is wearing a polo shirt with a good collar that doesn't break down and look all sloppy. And I've been wearing these polos from Collars & Co. this entire summer, and they've been incredible. Now, Collars & Co. is sponsoring today's video, and I believe they're changing the game, right? So these shirts have been featured everywhere, and Forbes magazine even said that Collars & Co. is changing the shirting industry. So basically these are dress collar polo shirts that give you the same look as a dress shirt underneath a sweater or even a jacket. But these are way more comfortable, especially in the warm weather like I just mentioned. These are wrinkle resistant, they stretch, and you never have to worry about the collar breaking down and looking sloppy or even floppy plackets. They look terrific on their own or, of course, underneath the sweater or even a blazer. Now these are short sleeve, lightweight, four-way stretch shirts that have this added rigidity in the collar and also the placket, so they always stay up no matter what and they always look great. I mean, seriously, these are probably some of the coolest shirts I've worn in a very long time, and I know that you guys are gonna like them as much as I do. So look, if you wanna go check out these polo shirts and everything else that they have, just click the first link down in the description and use code FASHION at checkout to get a special limited time discount on your order. The link is right down below, so don't wait. And thank you Collars & Co. for supporting my channel and sponsoring this video. All right, moving on to the next outfit combination. This time we're gonna incorporate chinos. And really quick, just one thing that I want you to notice about everything that I'm showing today in this video is the lack of any visible branding. Big letters and logos and branding, that all looks very young. So if your goal was to start dressing a little more age appropriate, or maybe at least just having some ideas in your back pocket for when you might need to kind of dress things up a little bit nicer, go with items that fit you well, and also go for solid colors and subtle patterns. All right, so right here I went with a pair of chinos, the same polo shirt, and a lightweight overshirt. Now I think this looks great with sneakers or boots, and of course, feel free to go with whatever color chinos you like. But I might suggest olive, burgundy, tan, blue, and gray. And the cool thing about chinos is you can wear them in the exact same way that you would wear, say, a pair of jeans. The one tip though that I would give you if you're out maybe shopping for a new pair of chinos, find some that have some spandex or elastane built in so that they have stretch, because those are gonna be way more comfortable than traditional 100% cotton chinos. You'll thank me later. Okay, moving on from that, let's maybe dress things up a little bit more and incorporate a pair of slacks and some nice dress shoes. So maybe you're doing a nice dinner, or maybe you have an event, or even a holiday party. Go with a pair of gray or navy trousers. Then bring a nice pair of dress shoes, a dress shirt, or even the same polo shirt underneath the sweater, or even a sports jacket. So depending on the weather, you can even go with the polo underneath the sweater with then a sports jacket on top. That's a pretty solid look that adds a lot of class, depth, and dimension. Now, depending on your event or where you might be going, I might suggest brown shoes over black. And not that there's anything wrong with black dress shoes, it's just that sometimes black dress shoes can be a little too formal in my opinion. But look, if that's what you have, go with it and you'll be just fine. And one last thing, if you like this type of video format and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope that you'll consider doing that right now because I'm here at least twice a week with brand new videos. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching, live well, and I'll see you in the next one.